Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Speaking of Hurts, Nick Sirianni went off on critics who say Jalen Hurts was carried to the Super Bowl by his team. Yeah, that's BS. Anytime I hear that, it's cool. It's like, it's a nice debate thing that people like to have, and I get it. There are a lot of hours on TV shows and radio stations that have to fill and to be able to debate. I understand that, but we're talking about the ultimate team game. There it is, and he does whatever he needs to do in order to win each and every game. Ocho, is the criticism of Jalen Hurts, is it warranted?
You know what? I don't think, because the game is not pretty. He's not throwing for 300-400 yards every game. You know, they don't drop back and throw the ball 100 million times. You know, they don't have to. I like the quarterback that Jalen Hurts plays. I like the way he plays the game. The game of football is not complicated, Unc. It's really simple. I'm going to take what you give me. I'm not going to make any mistakes. I have Saquon Barkley. I'm going to hand it off to him. He's going to make things happen. And when it's time to play the ball, when it's time to throw the ball, and we have plays for A.J. Brown, we have plays for Devontae Smith, some games A.J. Brown going to be mad. Why? Because they double you, but Devontae Smith is going off. Then you will have some games where, hell, A.J. Brown going to go crazy. And Devontae Smith is not going to get the ball. That's the way the game is played. It's simple. At times, we tend to complicate it because it doesn't look pretty. And it's not aesthetically pleasing the way Josh Allen does or the way Joe Burrow throws for 400 yards. That's not the game. That's not the game that they play over there in Philly, which is probably why they're going to be back again in the Super Bowl.
Let me tell you, Ocho, look, if I like you, I'll make a case for you. They held it against Terry Bradshaw. Nobody's ever said Terry Bradshaw was the best because why? He had the best offensive line. He had a Hall of Fame center. He had 2 Hall of Fame receivers. He had a Hall of Fame running back. And he had 5-6 Hall of Famers on the defense side of football. So he called his own play, so he never got the credit. They didn't hold it against Joe. Joe just happened. I can make a case. When people talk about the best players to ever play, there are 3 names that always come up: Tom Brady, Jerry Rice, and Lawrence Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Sprinkle Jim Brown in there. They never held that. They never held that against Joe. Now, I think a lot of that had to do because Joe won 2 Super Bowls before Jerry ever set foot in San Francisco. They say, but so Joe was Joe before he got there.
Right.
But I get it. He had Offensive Player of the Year in Saquon, the best running back in football. Okay, he got the best offensive lineman in football. He has 2 very good receivers. A.J. Brown is a 3-time Pro Bowler. Devontae Smith is probably the best number 2 receiver. That's what, 1A, 1B, whatever you want to call it. But
1A, 1B. 1A, 1B. Yeah.
Peyton, they didn't hold that against Peyton. Hall of Fame, Marvin Harrison. Hall of Fame, Marshall Faulk. Reggie Wayne is going to go to the Hall of Fame. Jeff Saturday is going to go to the Hall of Fame. Dallas Clark was a Pro Bowl tight end. Didn't hold that against Peyton.
Brandon Stokely, quality as well.
A lot of times, where people gave the nod to to Tom, is because Tom didn't have any of that until he got Randy. You look at Wes Welker, undrafted free agent. Julian Edelman was a 7th-round quarterback out of Kent State. You look at Dan Amendola. I think he was an undrafted player.
Deion Branch, Troy Brown.
All those guys.
Yeah.
What was the number 80? Troy Brown. So it was like he didn't have these big name receivers that you're like, oh, I got to have him. I would take him. You're choosing up squads. You're like, oh, okay, I'll take him. Look, I can't punish the man. They did a great job of look, they had a quarterback in the 2nd round. Howie had the foresight to see that, we gave this guy a lot of money, and you heard a lot of things coming out of Philly, and you heard some of the stuff that's coming out, and I don't know what to believe, but allegedly, Carson Wentz was not the easiest to deal with, and you couldn't tell him anything, and Jalen snuck right on in there. So you say, you know what? We got this. I like this guy. Let's build around him. Now, that offensive line was already intact. Lane was already there. They had Jason Kelsey already there. Dixon. Because Dixon got there at the same time. Dixon was the first round pick, and Jalen Hurts was the second round pick.
Yeah.
So they just filled in the spots. They got Devontae, and next thing you know, they make a trade for A.J. Brown. I don't know what the hell Tennessee was thinking. To get rid of A.J. Brown, and it's like, well, we got a younger A.J. Brown than Treylon Burks. What?
Yeah, listen, listen,
I don't know who idea that was. In 15 regular season games last season, Hurts threw for 2,903 yards, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. His passing touchdowns ranked 20th. His passing yards ranked 26th. Ocho, that's what they're not a throwing team. They're a running team.
That's why I said. Notice I said simple football. They don't complicate anything.
So,
we're going to take what you give us.
So what we're going to do is that we're going to prove to you that our quarterback can throw the football. So we're going to mess up this dynamic that we got just to prove something to you?
No.
Damn, y'all.
The object of the game is win. And that's exactly what they did.
If we got to run it 50 times, we're going to run it 50 times. If we got to throw it 50 times, we'll throw it 50 times. We're going to do whatever it takes for us to win the game. That's the objective. Hello? You play to win the game.
Win the game.
No. Is he going to be with those numbers in that system? Is not predicated for him to be an MVP. It's not.
Right.
He's not going to throw for enough touchdowns. He's not going to have enough passing yards. Not when guys are tipping 5,000 every year. Guys are in the high 30s or the mid 40s as far as passing touchdowns. It's not conducive. What it is conducive for is him to be playing a lot on the last Sunday or the second Sunday in February. It's conducive for that. And so you have to wait. What are you looking for? What are you trying to accomplish here?
Hey, they win them ugly, huh? They win them ugly. Like I say all the time, the way they do win is not aesthetically pleasing to others, which is why they don't rate why they rank them how they rank them.
Yeah, I mean, if you get into a passing contest, could he throw the ball like some of the guys in the top? No, that's not what he does. Not what he does. He win.
Yeah.